Hi, welcome to Once Upon a Stitch Nook and my desk where the creativity happens. We are going to be doing the Cottage Lavender baby blanket, and in this case, I am using the Baby Bee Sweet Delight in the color Sugar Plum, Green Light, and Angel. And I think they're very lovely for this uh, piece. And then I also have a 4mm hook. It's in there a bit if you can see. But yeah, that's kind of all you need, and of course some scissors, and we will get started with the white. All right, with your 4mm hook, you're going to chain 4. Alternatively, if you know how to do a magic ring, you could do that. And then this is going to count as a chain plus a double crochet in this round, and in all other rounds, the first chain is not going to count as a stitch. So just keep that in mind. In the first chain, we're going to do a double crochet. So it will count as 2 double crochets. There we go. And you're going to chain 2 and then double crochet twice into that same chain. So 1, 2, chain 2 again, and then double crochet twice into the same chain. 1, 2, chain 2, and one more time. Double crochet twice into the same chain. Chain 2, and then we're going to slip stitch to join the round. So you're going to get this little square here. All right. Now chain 2, this doesn't count as a stitch. This is round 2. You're going to double crochet twice, either into the stitches. I tend to just go in between the stitches, like so. And then in the chain space, we're going to double crochet 2, chain 1, and then double crochet 2 again into the same chain space. So like that. So you can see how we're developing out the corner. Now in the stitches, we're going to double crochet twice again. And then we're going to repeat that. Double crochet 2 times in the chain space, chain 1, 2 times in the chain space, and then twice into the stitches. So just do that all the way around. I have finished the round in the corner. I'm on my last 2 double crochets. So I'll slip stitch to join, chain 1, and then we're going to single crochet across the side until we reach the corner chain, like so. Then simply chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet into the chain space. And in this row in particular, we're not going to mind this first stitch. We're actually skipping it for sake of the maths that we need. And then you single crochet your way all the way across, no skipping until the next chain space. Single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, skipping over that very first one, which is already getting covered, so it's quite easy. And then single crochet your way across. Do that all the way around. Oops. Alright, I'm done with the single crochet round. We're going to slip stitch to join and slip stitch one more into the next stitch to position where we want it. I have whoops, that knot came loose. That's not great. Let's see if I can join it seamlessly. So we're going to chain 1, single crochet into the same stitch that we just slip stitched into. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet into the next one. Sorry, I have these ends I'm trying to work in suddenly, as is the way of crocheting. Chain 1, skip 1, and into the corner chain, you're going to single crochet 1. Let me double check my notes. In the corner, yes. Single crochet 1, chain 1, single crochet into the same corner. Chain 1, skip 1, and single crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, and then repeat the corner of single crochet, chain 1, single crochet into the same chain space, and do that all the way around. Alright, I have my last chain 1, skip 1. I am going to join into the first stitch, and then from here, what we're going to do is slip stitch into that chain space. And for this round, this is where people get confused, so I'll try to make this as clear as possible. This is the lacy section. but it really isn't that hard. Just keep in mind that this entire round we're working in chains and we're just considering the chains. So when I say skip, we're skipping chains. Disregard single crochets. So to start off, we're going to chain 5, and that counts as a double crochet, chain, and chain 2. We're going to double crochet 2 together, and what that means is you start a double crochet, then you start in another section, and then you pull them together. And in this case, we're double crocheting 2 together, starting in the same chain space. So you're going to yarn over, let me walk that through again. Yarn over, poke through, yarn over, and pull that through. Yarn over and pull through 2, so you have 2 left. Then you're going to yarn over to get ready to go into the next section. We're skipping a chain and working into the corner in this case. That did not go smoothly. There we go. And then finish that double crochet by pulling through all the loops. So that's a double crochet 2 together. You're going to double crochet into that same chain space, the corner chain in this case. Then you're going to chain 2. And then this is important to keep in mind for the maths on this part. Everywhere else, we're always going to be skipping a chain. In this case, right after you do your corner, we're not going to skip a chain. So you're going to double crochet 2 together, starting in the chain, a corner chain, and then into the very next chain. So there you go. You start your 2 double crochets and you pull them together. Then you double crochet into that same chain that you're currently in, chain 2, and then this is the regular double crochet 2 together that you will see most of the time. You start in your current chain, you skip a chain, and then you work into the next chain, like so. You see that? Double crochet into that same chain, chain 2. Double crochet 2 together in current chain, and then into corner chain. It's just like before. Double crochet into the corner chain, and then chain 2, like that. Sorry, my yarn tension was pulling. And I'll do one more side with you. So double crochet 2 together in the corner chain, and then immediately into the next chain. Double crochet into that chain, and chain 2. Then the regular pattern. Double crochet 2 together, starting current chain, skipping a chain, and then into the next chain. Double crochet into the same chain, chain 2. Double crochet 2 together, current chain, and then in corner chain by skipping a chain. Double crochet into the same chain, chain 2, and then so on. So go ahead and do that. Oh, I'm sorry, I went a little off camera. Go ahead and do that all the way around. All right, and then when you have done your last round, in this case it's near the corner, but later it will not, and then you have one chain space before the chain space we started in, and we have already our double crochet, chain 2. You're going to double crochet 2 together in the current chain, and then in the chain we started in. So just do your double crochet 2 together. Remember that this counted as a double crochet, so that's already in there, and then the chain 2, and then it just goes on into the rest. It's okay if this is starting to curl a little bit, it'll stretch out and we'll straighten it later. Slip stitch into that first chain, and then from here we go on to the next row, which is just to chain 1, and we're going to half double crochet along the sides, and then for the counting your stitches, you're going to do 2 stitches into the chain space, and then notice these are 2 stitches. The double crochet 2 together is 1 stitch. So half double crochet into that, 1, 2, and then into the corner, we want to half double crochet twice, like so, chain 1, and then half double crochet twice into the same chain space. And then making sure not to drop a stitch, you're just going to half double crochet all the way across and do the same in each corner. So do that all the way around. All right, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on row 7. After once we slip stitch to join, we're on row 7. And we're going to repeat row 4, which was slip stitch into the next stitch, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet, chain 1, and then into the chain space, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet, and so on. Do that all the way around. Alright, I have my chain 1, skip 1, go and slip stitch into this stitch. Now we are going to slip stitch in the previous chain space, so just go back a chain, like so. And then we're going to do the lace pattern. I think it was, what, row 5 before? But now instructions a little more broad since it's starting to grow. Chain 5 counts as 1, 2, 3, your double crochet and chain 2. Double crochet 2 together. In this case, we have more space before we get to the corner. So we're going to start in the current chain, skip a chain, work into the next chain. Double crochet into that same chain, and then chain 2. Double crochet 2 together, starting in our current chain, skipping a chain, and then working into the corner chain. Double crochet into the corner chain, chain 2. And then the same thing as before, when we are doing our corner, we the second double crochet 2 together, starting in the chain and then in the very next chain. Double crochet into that chain, chain 2, and then you'll repeat with the skipping for the double crochet 2 together. So double crochet 2 together in the current chain, skip a chain, work into the next chain, like so. Double crochet into that chain again, chain 2, and then repeat. Do your double crochet 2 together by skipping a chain, double crochet into the same chain, and chain 2, and then continue that around. Alright, and then as we know with our last space, we're just going to double crochet 2 together to join. So in the current chain, skipping that last one and into the first chain we worked into. Then you slip stitch to join. Now for rows 9 and 10, they're very simple. You kind of basically repeat your row 6 of chain 1 and then half double crocheting around. I'll go over it once more with you, and this will be for 2 rows. You half double crochet 2 into the chain and then 1 in each stitch. For the sides, 2 into the chain, half double crochet 2 into the stitches, and then for the corner, you're going to half double crochet twice, chain 1, half double crochet twice, like so, and then continue all along the sides and then repeat the corner just like we did, and do that for 2 rows. Alright, so at this point I'm going to show the color changing trick that I tend to do. It just makes the transition more seamless. On the last stitch, I'm going to do my half double crochet. I'm on the second round of half double crochets, by the way. I'm going to just get the 3 loops. I'm going to wrap the yarn and push it to the back. And then I'm going to pick up my green color, which we're going to use for this round. I'm going to yarn over and pull that one through. Then I'm going to slip stitch to join with that green, like so. And now we're going to need the, I'm going off camera. We're going to need the white, so I'm just going to drop it and leave it behind, but I am going to work on over the green tail. Then you chain 1, and for this round, very simple, you're just going to single crochet into each stitch along the sides. And there we go. Just working over my tail to secure that in. I'm going to work all the way to the corner. So now we're at the corner, and we are going to just single crochet 1, chain 1, and single crochet 1 into the chain space. And it gets a little hard to, insert into here, so I tend to just give an extra single crochet into the chain space that counts for this stitch, and then work your way along the side and then repeat the corners for this round. Alright, and then at the end I'm going to do a color change again. Since this is a single crochet, I'm just going to poke through, yarn over, and pull through. So 2 loops, wrap the yarn, push it to the back. I'm picking up that white from the back that we dropped, and we will need the green later, so we're just going to drop it as well, not cut it or anything. Join and slip stitch. Chain 1, and then we're going to a half double crochet our way across. The only difference between this row and what we were working with before is we're not going to do 2 crochet half double crochets, chain 1, 2 half double crochets in the corner. It's going to be 1 half double crochet, chain 1, 1 half double crochet. I'll do that with you real quick in case the explanation itself isn't clear. But here we're just going to crochet all the way down towards the corner. Nice and simple. Alright, and then in the corner, I'm going to do 1 half double crochet, chain 1, 1 half double crochet. And then I continue on just a half double crochet all the way across the sides, and then same thing for each corner. So go ahead and do that. Whoops, messy. Go ahead and do that for the full round. Alright, here we are at the end. I'm going to do a color change again. In this case, it's the half double crochet, so we get 3 loops, wrap and push to the back, pick up the green, finish off the stitch, and slip stitch. Here we are simply going to be doing the half double crochet round once again, and we are returning to that we are doing 2 double crochets in the corner. So I will show that to you. Well, no, I think you got it. So once you reach the corner, you'll do 2 half double crochets, chain 1, 2 half double crochets. So just go ahead and do that simple round, and then we'll get a little more interesting in the next round. Alright, I'm at the end. I'm going to finish that. Slip stitch. And then here, what we're going to do is chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This counts as a double crochet plus a chain. We are going to double crochet into the same stitch that we just slip stitched into. Then we're going to skip 2 and do a V-stitch. V-stitch consists of a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, skip 2, V-stitch, so double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, bring you down a bit, skip 2, V-stitch, skip 2, V-stitch, skip 2, V-stitch, and then you'll skip the last, wait a minute, it should be skip 2. Did I do wrong somewhere? Alright, here I'm at the end. I'm going to slip stitch into the first stitch, chain 4, counts as a double crochet plus a chain 1. I'm going to double crochet into the same stitch. Then we're going to skip 2, double crochet into, do a V-stitch. So that consists of a double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into the same stitch. Then you'll continue that. Skip 2, V-stitch. So that's a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in same stitch. Skip 2, V-stitch. Skip 2, V-stitch. Skip 2, V-stitch. And then skip 2 more, and then in the corner we're going to do V-stitch, chain 1, V-stitch into this corner. So you have 2 V-stitches in the corner with a chain 1 in between them. Then you're going to continue. You skip 2. Alright, and as I'm coming on the last V-stitch, I'm going to do a color change. So on that last yarn over, I'm going to pull in the white, pushing my green to the back, and slip stitching into the first V-stitch, like so. Now, what we're going to do is slip stitch back in between the V-stitches. So, like that. Chain 1. Then we're going to double crochet 2 in between the V-stitches. So, in the same space. And then on, you can finish this, but I tend to, at this point, do a color change. So I'm going to wrap the yarn back, and now we're pulling in our purple. So you're going to yarn over, pull through the purple, do your color change. Then with the purple, you're going to slip stitch into the V chain. So the V chain and the V stitch. Now, important to note is we're going to be alternating between the white and the purple. You're always going to drop and want to work over your color, especially a purple. But for now, chain 4 with the purple. And starting in the second from your hook, back loop, you're going to single crochet down. So that will be 3 single crochets. And so you work down to your back loops. There you go. I'm just going to pull things, make it tight. And then slip stitch back into the V-stitch. Like so. So there you see it. You get this protrusion of purple. That's going to be our lavender. Next round we'll hold it upright, so don't worry if it's flopping around. Now you're going to drop the purple and pick up your white. Going to chain 1, the white, and then in between the V stitches again, we're going to do 2 double crochets. So that's 1, 2. On the second, we're going to color change. So I'm dropping my white and picking up the purple to finish that off. And then I'm going to slip stitch into the V chain, like so. Chain 4 again. Starting second from your hook, work single crochets into the back loops. So you do 4 chains, you end up with 3 single crochets, like so, and then slip stitch back into the same V stitch. There you go. Drop the purple and pick up your white. I'm working over the green as well. You don't have to do that. You can just cut and weave in later. Okay, let's do a chain 1 with the white, and then double crochet 2 into the space between the V stitches. And on the end of the second one, we're dropping the white again, and we're picking up the purple. So do that until you get to the corner, and then I'll show you how to do that. Alright, so I've just finished in between the corner 2 V stitches and the previous one along the side, the 2 double crochets, and the color change of purple. Now, it's pretty simple. We're going to make our lavender, so slip stitch into the V chain space, chain 4, second from hook, and on, we're going to single crochet in the back loops. Like so, slip stitch back into the chain space, drop the purple, pick up our white, chain 1, and now the chain space, or the in between the 2 V stitches of the corner, we're going to double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and that's it. And then the rest is as usual. On the second double crochet, we color change. Into that second V stitch, we do a lavender, and then you just continue the pattern as usual all the way around, and then just repeat this for the corners. Instead of just 2 V double crochets, between the V stitches, you're going to have a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. All right, that's what the corner looks like. All right, so you see here I have ended in the lavender, so I just slip stitched into the V stitch, and that's going to be the end of this round. We're going to chain 1 with to do a color change into the white, and slip stitch into the first stitch we did in the round. So like so. Oh, that was not a clean slip stitch. There we go. Then you'll chain 2 for the next row, and we're going to double crochet into each of the white stitches. So that's 2 double crochets into each stitch, 1, 2, and then into the top of the lavender, basically where we have this curve. When we start working our single crochets, you're going to single crochet into the top of it, so that will hold it upright. And into the next 2 stitches, you're going to double crochet, 1, 2, and then single crochet into the top of your lavender, like so. So you see how that's pulling them upright. I'll do one more. Double crochet into the next 2, and then single crochet into the top of the lavender. And at this point, I will snip my purple and I'll go back and tie that in later. So go ahead and do that until we get to the corner. Alright, so I'm at the corner where we had our double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and I just worked into the top of the lavender. So you're going to double crochet into the next stitch, like so, and then into the corner chain, we're going to double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and then double crochet into the next stitch. And then you'll continue the usual pattern. We'll single crochet into the top of the lavender, double crochet into the next 2, and so on. So keep doing that until all the way around, and I'll pick up with you at the end of the round. Alright, we've ended the row on the single crochet into the lavender. We are going to slip stitch into our first stitch, and then this round is going to be a simple single crochet all the way around, and in your corners you do a single crochet into the chain, chain 1, single crochet into the same chain, and then you're just going to work your way all the way around. And so I'll pick up with you at the end of this row. Alright, I'm going to go do my last stitch but do a color change. So we're going to bring in the green, finish that stitch, slip stitch to the first stitch to join, chain 1, and now we're going to leave the white in the back because we're going to pick it up in the next row, and we're just going to do the same row again, a single crochet all the way around, and then in the corners, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet into the corner. So go ahead and do that all the way around, and then I'll pick up with you once again at the end of the round. Alright, here at the end we are going to color change back to the white, pushing the green back, picking up the white, and slip stitching. And we can work over the green because we're not going to need it much. You can already cut yourself a tail. Well, I won't do that yet. I like to cut it later if I can. So from here, it's going to be a simple half double crochet round. So you're going to half double crochet all the way around. And in the corners, you do 2 half double crochets, chain 1, 2 half double crochet, into the corner chain. And the rest is just simple half double crochets. So I'll have you do that and then pick up with you at the end of the round. Alright, I'm at the end, and then I'm going to slip stitch to join. I'm going to slip stitch into the next one. We're going to be, I think, repeating row 4, was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. You chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet. And I'm just going to take you down to the corner.
This is a quick row.
Alright, here we are. Then we do our chain 1, skip 1, and then into the corner we're going to chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet into the corner, and then you continue. You chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, and so on. So go ahead and do that all the way around. Here I am at the end of the row. We have our chain 1, skip 1, going to slip stitch to join the round, and then we are going to slip stitch back into this chain space here, and we're doing our lace stitch. So we start with our chain 5, and then our repeat, which is double crochet 2 together, starting current chain, skipping a chain, and working into the next chain. That's our double crochet 2 together, double crochet into the same stitch, chain 2, and then we're going to repeat that until we reach the corner, or once we've actually worked into the corner. I'm sorry. All right, I have worked into the corner, and so the only difference here, if you recall, is when we do our double crochet 2 together, is instead of skipping a chain, we are working into the very next chain for our double crochet 2 together. We're going double crochet into that same stitch, chain 2, and then you're going to continue the repeated pattern where the double crochet 2 together is always skipping a chain. And just do that all the way around, and I'll see you at the end of the round. Here we are at the end after the last double crochet, chain 2. Now we're going to double crochet 2 together in the current chain, skipping the last one and working into the very first one where we started. We'll slip stitch to join, and that's the end of that round. Then we'll chain 1, and we're going to a half double crochet all around. So you're going to do 2 half double crochets and chain, and 1 for each stitch. You have 2 stitches in between chains. And then you're going to half double crochet 2, chain 1, half double crochet 2 in each corner. So go ahead and do that all the way around, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, we're at the end of the row. We slip stitch to join, chain 1, and then another simple row where we're just going to half double crochet all the way around, half double crocheting twice, chaining 1, and then half double crocheting twice again in each corner chain. And other than that, all the sides, you just simply do half double crochets all the way along. So go ahead and do that. All right, and at the end of the row, we're going to slip stitch, and then we're going to do the half double crochet round once more, with the exception that in the corners, you're just going to do 1 half double crochet, chain 1, and 1 half double crochet. The rest of it is just simple half double crochet stitches. So let's do that once more and come back around. At the end of our row, we are going to slip stitch to join. Then we're going to slip stitch into the next stitch, chain 1, single crochet, and then we're going to proceed to chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet all the way to our corner. And when you meet the corner, this one's going to be a little different, so I'll walk you through that. All right, I'm about to insert into my corner chain. So I'm going to single crochet, chain 1, single crochet into the same corner chain. And then usually I want you to be careful of noticing that this is a stitch, but in this case we're technically skipping 2 right after your corner. So you're going to skip the visible one here, or skip 2 if you were counting it by the stitches you see below. And then you continue the regular pattern. And so always just after the corner, do that, just so we make sure things are aligned the way they should be. Single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, and continue. All right, we're at the end of our row. We're going to slip stitch to join, and instead of going slip stitch back, we are slip stitching into the next one, and then we're doing our usual lace row. And so just do it as we have. Start with your chain 5, half double crochet 2 together by skipping 1, double crochet into the same stitch, chain 2, and continue on. And the regular in the corner where you work directly into the next chain, and then after that you skip 1 chain for your double crochet 2 togethers. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, and then at the last stitch, let's see, that's 1. I actually need to do 2 stitches here. 1, 2. And on the last one, we're going to do a color change to green. So we're going to bring in the green to finish it off. Slip stitch to join. And leave the white in the back because we're going to pick it up, but you can chain 1, work over your green tail here. Now I'm going to walk you through this row, and then after that you're going to repeat this section. So from the white half double crochet up to the white half double crochet after the green trim. But this one is, we need to make sure it's an odd number, and I'm going to show you how I do that. So you're going to single crochet across each side as normal. That's going to be nice and simple. And in the corners, we're going to make an adjustment for the odd numbers that we need. So I'll pick up with you once I reach the corner. Alright, here I am at the corner. So I'm going to single crochet twice into the corner chain, then chain one, then single crochet once. And so that will help give us that off number that we need, and then just single crochet in each of the stitches along the sides and do same thing for each corner you come into. And then once you finish that, you're going to repeat from this row up to the white row after the trim, which will be rows 12 through 19, I believe, in the pattern. Alright, so here you see I've worked up that section. So we've gone up here, up to this point with the half double crochet row. And now what we're going to do is do one more half double crochet row, just as we did, so just repeating this section. And then once you've done that half double crochet row, you're going to repeat this section, which should be, I think, rows 20, let's see, starting with the single crochet, chain one, skip one, single crochet, chain one, skip one, 1, 2, 3, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I want you to work up your 27 rows in the pattern. In this case, you can refer back to the section where we start here. So after you've done a half double crochet round to double this, repeat this section. And I guess I'll start off with you. So we'll just do the regular half double crochet round and then repeat in those sections, because at this point it's a little redundant to go over the different each row with you. I think it'll just make the video too long, so it's at this point, since we're doing repeat sections, I'm just going to refer you to that. Hopefully I can figure out how to do chapters on this video. If not, I'm sorry, it's kind of, I'm still learning this. But yeah, go ahead and do that, and then I'll catch up with you on the other end of that. All right, you can see we're getting there. We've done 3 sets of lavender, and now we're going to do the edge. So I finished on the half double crochet after the green trim. This will show. Why does it look like single crochets? I swear it's a half double crochet. So we're on the last 2 rounds. What we're going to do, let me bring you down. I have slip stitch to join already. I'm going to chain 1, single crochet 1, chain 1, skip 1. Let us do that all the way to the corner. And at this point, I know the blanket's getting quite big. I think this is supposed to be like a blanket size 4, like for a crib, like to go to bed in. This is the biggerish size. It's supposed to be standard. I looked it up. But I think I was tempted to cut it off about at this point. So some people may want to do like a smaller swaddling blanket. That's fine too. I know this starts to eat up quite a bit of yarn. But a note I wanted to make at this point, that you start doing several rounds, if your stitches don't seem to be lining up all that great because you maybe dropped a stitch or somewhere, maybe lost them due to the corners or something, or did too many, don't worry about it. Just adjust it to make it work. I really don't worry about it much. But yeah, I will meet you at the corner, and then we'll finish this one and we'll do one more round. Okay, I'm at my corner. It's a little hard to see, but I'm at the, I'll make that a little bigger. My chain 1, skip 1. I'm going to insert into my chain space. And as usual, chain 1, single crochet again into that same stitch, chain 1, skip 1, and you continue that all the way around. Do the same thing for the other corners, and then I'll meet you for the final row. All right, we're on our last row. Oh, I have already slip stitched into the first stitch in the round. Now I'm going to slip stitch into the chain one space. And here we are going to chain one, single crochet into that chain space. Then we're going to chain three, single crochet into that chain space, chain three again. Then we're just going to be counting by chains. We're disregarding the stitches themselves. So we're skipping a chain and working into the next chain. So we're going single crochet into that one, chain three, single crochet again into the same chain, chain three, skip a chain, and single crochet into the next chain. And you'll do that, repeat until we reach the corner. Okay. If you can see, they're kind of small, so I'm going to point them out. I have 1, 2, and then 3. This is the corner chain ahead. So I'm going to skip one, work into the next one that's right up against the corner chain, chain 3, single crochet into the same stitch. Now I'm going to slip stitch into that corner chain, then chain 3, single crochet into that same corner chain, slip stitch into the next one, chain 3, single crochet into that same chain, and then we're going to go back to the repeat of chain 3, skip a chain, single crochet into the next one, chain 3, single crochet into the same one, chain 3, skip 1, and so forth. So you'll do that all the way around, and then this will be your ending trim on the blanket, and we are all done. Okay, I already pulled it through and cut, and then realized I should probably see you guys off to the end. So I slip stitched, of course, into the first single crochet, pulled it out, cut, and now I'm just going to weave in my end, and that is going to be it for your blanket. I will show you a full view of it here in a second, but I want to thank you for watching along with the tutorial. Let me know if you have any questions. If you are following the written pattern, it is linked below. If you are working with this and want the written pattern, it'll be down there. But thank you for your support and following me as a designer. And I would love to see your finished work on Instagram or TikTok or wherever you do, and you can tag me so I can see your beautiful work and share it with everyone else. So yeah. Thank you again.